After more than a decade of deep refurbishment, the Russian Navy's most powerful and iconic warship, the Kirov-class nuclear-powered battlecruiser Admiral Nakhimov, has finally been refloated from the shipyard. It is now reportedly undergoing sea trials and testing before rejoining active service. The Admiral Nakhimov is a Kirov-class nuclear-powered battlecruiser, and by far the largest surface combatant in service today since World War II. In sheer size, it dwarfs most warships, measuring nearly 3 times larger than the U.S. Navy's Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. The Kirov class is often considered the most heavily armored class of surface combatants in the world. It's massive, menacing, and packed with devastating firepower. Originally a symbol of Soviet naval strength, it now stands as a rare relic and the pride of the modern Russian Navy. The only ships larger than the Kirov class are aircraft carriers. Each ship is originally cost about $2 billion, with an estimated modern equivalent of $2.5 billion after inflation. As a child, this was one of my favorite battleships, thanks to its intimidating presence, size, and firepower. The ship displaces around 28,000 tons and boasts more onboard weapons than any other surface combat ship in the world. It carries 176 vertical launch cells, including 96 launchers for surface-to-air missiles, such as naval variants of the S-350 and S-400 systems, and 80 launchers for cruise missiles. Only 4 nuclear-powered Kirov-class battlecruisers were ever built. Today, only the Admiral Nakhimov remains. Here's what happened to the others. Admiral Kirov was decommissioned in 2002 and scrapped in 2020. Admiral Lazarev was scrapped between 2010 and 2021. Pyotr Veliky, or Peter the Great, operated alongside Admiral Nakhimov for a time, but was decommissioned in 2024 due to high upgrade costs and aging systems. Now, Admiral Nakhimov is the sole survivor of its class. The ship entered overhaul in 2013 for a massive upgrade. Its Soviet-era radar, sensors, and weapons were stripped out and replaced with modern Russian systems, the same technology seen in Russia's newest surface warships. Original armament before modernization. 20 P-700 Granite heavy anti-ship missiles with a range of 625 kilometers and speeds of Mach 1.6 to 2.5, up to 3,087 kilometers per hour. The S-300F SA-N6 long-range SAMs with 154-kilometer range. The SA-N4 Gecko short-range SAMs with a 10-kilometer range. The RPK-6 Vodopad anti-submarine torpedoes with a 100-kilometer range. Guns and close-it weapon system. 2 AK-130 twin 130mm guns. 6 AK-6 30mm CIWS. 2 RBU 12,000 with a range of 4.3 kilometers. An RBU 6000 anti-sub torpedoes with a range of 10 to 12 kilometers. The modernization highlights. The outdated P-700 Granite missiles were removed, as they are now obsolete and incompatible with modern VLS. Originally, these massive missiles had to be mounted externally. New weapon systems added. The Zircon hypersonic missiles, with a range of over 1,000 kilometers, a speed of Mach 8 to 9 or up to maximum 11,113 kilometers per hour, with 60 to 80 launch cells on the ship possibly allocated for the missile. The subsonic Caliber cruise missiles, with a range of up to 2,500 kilometers. And the P-800 Onyx, with a range of 300 kilometers, a speed of Mach 2.6 or up to 3,210 kilometers per hour. For air defense systems, the old S-300F is upgraded to the Polymet Redut SAM system, a navalized version of the S-350 and S-400 using the 9M96E missiles with a range of 40 to 50 kilometers, the 9M962 missiles with a range of 120 to 150 kilometers. Other major upgrades include a new radar suite, modern combat management systems, and updated electronic warfare capabilities. The old CIWS systems was replaced with the Pantsir M, a more modern and effective shipborne close-in weapon system, in a full overhaul of the ship's nuclear reactor systems. Being nuclear-powered, the Admiral Nakhimov can operate continuously without refueling, just like nuclear submarines. Its only operational limits at sea are food supplies, maintenance needs, and crew rotations. The drawback. Despite its upgrades, the Kirov-class hull still reflects a Cold War-era design. It lacks modern stealth shaping and low observable features found on newer destroyers like China's Type 055 and Type 052D, or future U.S. Navy warships, which are now adopting similar stealth profiles. Nonetheless, Admiral Nakhimov stands today as a floating fortress, unique in scale, unmatched in firepower, and now reborn with modern capabilities.